Hello guys! For everyone who didn't follow the AMA on the Discord, here's a summary on how that went. But I will start with, I feel really good about this. This is just amazing. I will only bring up what we so far know that we will get, as well as what stuff we seem to be leaning towards regards Eve Echoes. This AMA was mainly about server issues, so there's actually just one question, but of course we did see a ton of other questions. So this is gonna be about those. And trust me, there was a lot of good questions. And lo and behold, Lancelot and Melos did answer them anyway, which was awesome. Thank you Lance and thank you Melos for this. But first, the black screens. We opened up by asking why the Chinese server can handle 1,500 people to fight and why can't our server handle that? Here was the reply. In fact, the Chinese server will also have a black screen. In the previous screenshot on Reddit, there was no lag at the 1500 battle of Y8 Galaxy, because we manually turned on the time dilation, but the 4K Galaxy next to that was still very stuck. The international server is the same as the Chinese server in terms of hardware configuration and code. The reason why I chose to try manually adjust the Chinese server that day was because one day we were about to leave work and received a server alarm, so we grabbed this rare experimental sample. This precious site is even less common than our robot stress test. But yeah, as we figured, they are of course working on that issue, and I would say that since it's an ongoing expanding game, we might experience this now and then, even in the future, but less and less of course. So what other information did we get? They brought up player retention and newbie updates. We attach great importance to the retention of new players, so we spend a lot of manpower on the optimization of newbie tasks. Although the current version still has a lot of room for improvement, compared to when we first launched in August 2020, the newbies now have made a lot of progress. But we did not stop there. There are more plans for novice, such as novice 7-day missions and the guidance to help novice find the Legion. Although Eve Echoes is a relatively hardcore game in terms of settings, we still hope that with the help of new players and the Legion, we can help new players stay in the game. They also said that we will get some ranking systems in the game. We did not get more updates on that, but they just said we're gonna get ranking. As well as the black screen problem that they are solving, the person in charge of the game performance can then go and develop the 60 FPS for the game, which is fucking amazing. They will also make some changes to the minerals next year. We don't exactly know what that is, but I would assume that is very good. Project Discovery and Tactical Overlay is already done, and this will be implemented in the next update. According to the current productivity, the cost of the flagships are very high. Therefore, in an environment that may be destroyed, the increase in risk brought by driving a flagship will be more significant than the increase in combat capability. Therefore, the flagship at this stage is positioned more as a strategic resource for the Legion and the Alliance, rather than a tool of labor. But in the future, they may adjust the cost of the flagships by changing industrial output and insurance preferential ratios. This means less pure ISK when building stuff and more minerals, which is just what we need. So it seems that they will have a change for this as the game moves on. We also will get renaming our ships, that is in the works, and it will come in the first part of next year. Making chatting in-game easier is one of their priorities. We all have had our issues, and yes, it's being addressed. There was also talk about voice chat in-game. Since Chinese server have it, we might see it further down the line as well. ACI asked, jump gates when? So the answer to that one was, lowering the player's combat threshold is one of our main goals in 2022. To accomplish this goal, one of the most important points is to reduce the rush time before the battle. Bridge jumping is one of the mechanisms that can reduce rush time. So it's in the line with our development direction. But our final solution is not necessarily a bridge jump. It may also be other forms of equipment or construction. In addition, recently we have also completed a new way for movement to facilitate the player's movement in the universe. Please stay tuned. So I would say probably jump gates, which would be awesome. They also stated that they will address old issues and quality of life stuff before putting out too much new content. Next year we will try to concentrate more on quality of life updates, new corp management tools, and bringing more PvE and PvP content, which is incredible. This is so good. They also said that a 3 vs 3 arena with custom fit is under development. It will be your own fitting, so that is amazing, and upon death you won't lose your stuff, so that is okay, I guess. Oh, and they will nerf the interceptors and they will buff the destroyers. Woohoo! On a less good note though, insurance won't see any bigger changes, but that does not mean that other stuff around this issue won't be fixed, and also API will not be here for a long time, it seems. And oh, by the way, we will get the ship simulator in-game. This way you can fit a ship for free and see the outcome without buying all the modules first. This is also very good. Overall, the AMA went great. They did answer most of the questions, and I think having this once every half year would only do good for the game. There's another AMA coming up and I will try to cover that one too if you guys are interested, and I see you guys again